So, yes. So, we are today, we'll be talking about electric and connected vehicles, navigating the job landscape. Before going into the same, we need to know that why India's electric vehicle industry is very important in today's world, and why it is playing a very crucial role. Where does it position itself in the economic structure of India? So if I talk about the electric vehicle industry as a whole, it is just a small part of climate change problem that we are facing today in today's scenario, because climate change is the biggest issue that we as collective human beings are facing today, and electric mobility segment is just a small part of climate change problem that we are facing today. A lot has been we have at the earth level, a lot of leaders are joining hands, and a lot is being done on the same COP 28 that recently held in Dubai. A lot of pledges were taken. Even fossil fuel treaty was signed to phase out fossil fuels in the coming future. Even all the states and India at a national level is also doing a lot to compensate for the same. So, if I talk about electric bicycle in this electric mobility industry, electric vehicle industry, it is majorly contributing to combating the climate change problem in the world. We will talk about the global warming here, that the temperature has been rising continuously in the world, and to combat the 1.5-degree rise in the temperature, EVs play a very major role. So EVs offer a cleaner alternative to traditional vehicle, reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Because climate change has become an urgency, it is no longer something that we'll look forward to or will think about. It has become an urgency of the today's situation, and that has to be done urgently. So choosing a transportation is no longer a preference, no longer a choice. It has become a responsibility to choose EVs as a mode of transportation. That's why government is also pushing out the industry and people to choose EVs as a mode of transportation, because it is no longer a preference, no longer a choice, and it will no longer be a choice or a preference for people to choose between electric, to choose between petrol and diesel. It will become a responsibility as a citizen to choose EVs as a mode of transportation, because you need to contribute to the greenhouse gas emissions. You need to contribute to the climate change problem that we are facing today, because a lot of problem is going to happen if the overall rise in the temperature of the earth will rise above than 1.5 degrees Celsius. A lot of disasters, we may invite a lot of disasters and everything. So it has become an urgency to incorporate electric mobility, electric vehicles into our lives. So the government is pushing in that regard. So there is an energy security with respect to the electric vehicle market, that is also an added advantage. But the major focus that the government, that the citizen, that the whole world is looking forward to in terms of EV is only and only climate change. Now we'll talk about energy security. Definitely, it reduces dependency on imported fossil fuels. With respect to because fossil fuel is a non-renewable source of energy, and they contribute majorly to the pollution. So it aids in that sense that it enhances national energy security. We don't need to purchase oil in that regard. The importing of oil and petroleum will become very less, adopting EVs as a mode of transportation. So there come, because of the whole ecosystem that is penetrating into the economy, it will definitely be creating jobs across manufacturing, R&D, and maintenance. And this EV industry at present needs a lot of people, lot of skilled people across all the domains or across all the departments that are that exist today here in the EV ecosystem. So we'll talk about the government initiatives. The government is proposing a lot of initiatives, because if we need to support our industry, if we need to support electric vehicles as a mode of transportation, we need to put a lot of investment into the same, because today we talk about this climate change, we talk about this AI, that is these are the two industries that are taking a lot of investments, that are getting a lot of investments, and the next billionaire, as Zerodha's founder said, will be one who will be solving climate change problems. So a lot of support is being done to boost these industries which are pertaining to the climate change and also AI, because intersection and integration of solving climate change problems and AI will pave the path to a sustainable ecosystem, to a sustainable environment where we can live together in harmony with the nature. So government initiatives are there. We'll be talking about FAME India scheme, which is there, state level policies, especially in Karnataka, Delhi, and Maharashtra. These are the three cities that are majorly supporting on a very support friendly manner with respect to the EV adoption, with respect to providing incentives, with respect to providing investment. The amount of investment that comes in the industry is helping in a way, helping the industry to grow bit by bit. So there are challenges. There are challenges in this industry. We'll talk about the charging infrastructure. Yes, we can choose the mode of transport, electric vehicles as a mode of transportation. If we are incorporating in our personal lives, electric bicycles we can choose, electric scooters we can choose. But if we talk about the transportation system, the freight corridors are being developed for the charging infrastructure, and that is a major challenge today that EV industry is facing, and government is still talking about it. Government is doing a lot of efforts to build a robust charging infrastructure with respect to trucks, with respect to buses, with respect to transportation vehicles. So east, west, north, south corridor is being developed. So charging itself is one of the major field of EV ecosystem, and building an extensive network of charging station is very important for the EV adoption, especially in the transportation segment, trucks, buses, and all. And that is being taken care. That is by the government, and they are already working on developing a east, west, north, south corridors for the charging, for building the charging infrastructure, and they have already identified the zones, the cities to build the same. So there is a huge opportunity with respect to the jobs in the charging infrastructure itself, and the industry is further side, the EV industry, electric mobility industry is further segmented into different segments with respect to the kind of problems it is facing within its ecosystem, and charging infrastructure is itself one of the same. So it is also a major issue, major challenge in EV industry, that of course it is affordable with respect to the fuel expense. The charging cost or the price per kilometer is very less in EV industry. Also the carbon footprint accounted for every kilometer is also very less. The amount of carbon footprint that is created with respect to electric car is marginally high than electric scooter, and electric scooters carbon footprint is marginally high than electric cycle. So if we talk about electric cycle, it is the most sustainable mode of transportation, even in electric vehicles. So there is a challenge of affordability. There is like affordable it is becoming affordable day by day, and it is still affordable with respect to petroleum and or a diesel vehicle or petrol vehicle. And awareness needs to be there with respect to electric scooters. Yes, awareness is there, but if I talk about electric cycle, people still are not aware in tier 3 or tier 4 cities if electric bicycle as a product exists or not. There are a lot of people. So skill development is also requirement or a gap that is existing in the industry, because a lot of new new opportunities are coming up as the ecosystem is driving investment, as the ecosystem is driving support from the government, support from the overall investment community. So a lot of job openings are going on, lot of skill development training programs needs to be done with respect to technicians, engineers, designs, because at each and every segment, at each and every level, we will be needing skilled people, or we need to, as industry and industry experts or industry leaders, we'll have to skill people for the same if we are unable to find the same. So government policies and intensive as in electric vehicles in India. Yes, FAME 2 is one of the policies and incentives that government has adopted for faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicles, to promote the promoters further to expand this industry, so that as a nation we can move forward with the adoption of electric vehicles more and more, and a lot of is being done in the same. The government is having a budget outlay of around rupees 10,000 crore for the same FAME 2 scheme, and in the 10,000 crore, like 5 lakh is for three wheelers, 7,000 is for electric buses, 55,000 for electric passenger vehicles, and 1 million for electric two wheelers. So considering the amount of investment that is getting into electric vehicle industry, there is a lot of scope. The industry is growing, the investment is growing, so we'll be requiring obviously skilled people for the same. So it was launched in FAME 2 scheme was launched in April 2019, and it majorly focuses on technology demand, pilot projects, technology development, and definitely charging infrastructure. That is a major focus area to cater to. So government is mainly focusing, by bringing these policies and intensive, government is majorly focusing on creating a supportive environment for job growth across the value chain, so that each and element gets boosted to grow the industry as a whole. So PLI scheme is also there. Under the PLI scheme, domestic manufacturing of EV components is encouraged, like chargers. We are talking about charging. When we are talking about charging infrastructure, we are talking about charging stations. Apart from that, we also need chargers for electric two wheelers, electric cycles. So, and BMS are getting used in batteries. Small components are itself. So if I talk about the EV industry, we can segment it into the chargers, batteries, motors, then the kits that aids the whole system in the functioning of the whole system, like throttle is there, light and horn is there. So even the manufacturing of such a small components like battery management system, nickel strip used in making batteries, spacers used in making batteries, government is giving production linked incentive scheme to manufacture such small components that are involved in the product. So because when the industry started, these components were being sourced from outside India. Now people are slowly industries are coming up, companies are coming up to manufacture, coming up with manufacturing in India itself. So there is a battery swapping policy also, and that is majorly being adopted to exchange the depleted batteries for fully charged ones. And it also requires technicians, maintenance staff, and logistic personnel. Talking about India, it is gaining traction majorly in metro cities like Bangalore, Chennai, Pune. There are many startups that are inducting electric scooters with respect to battery swapping schemes in India itself. And obviously, there is a reduction in GST rates. The tax on EVs is 5%. That is an added advantage of getting EVs incorporated in our daily life. So, talking about the technological advancements that are going on in the electric vehicle industry, So yes, battery technology. I'll talk about major focus is going on battery technology. If I talk about research is ongoing in India with respect to lithium-ion batteries and to make lithium-ion batteries more greener. To induct kind of materials that are used in making of lithium ion batteries to make to replace it with abundant kind of materials to make it to make it more greener. So battery technology is something that is gaining a lot of traction with respect to the people who are in material science, who are doing research in material science or have done MTech in material science or are doing PhD. They are getting jobs in material synthesis in battery technology industries. Tata is making a plant in manufacturing lithium ion cells. Reliance is also doing the same, and a lot of jobs are getting created with respect to this material synthesis with respect to in the battery technology field. Obviously, charging infrastructure is also going. Here data science and connectivity comes with respect to the integration of IoT with the this vehicles, and that is majorly in electric cars. In electric cars it is there, electric scooters it is there. It is very electric cycles, yes, but it is there in electric scooters and electric cars. So definitely it is growing. So if I talk about consumer demand, sustainability and EV jobs in India, one by one, as a fossil fuel treaty was signed in COP28, around 80 countries signed it to phase out fossil fuels in their respective countries. So the world is slowly and slowly progressing towards the same page to phase out the fossil fuels in their country, and we also are progressing towards the same to make to make our livelihood sustainable in that case or interest. Even if it is not our choice or preference, it is a responsibility as a nation, as a citizen. It is going to be there. If it is definitely going to be there. So um, by by choice or not, by responsibility, the interest has to be in the sustainable transportation, and EVs are definitely sustainable transportation, and electric cycles are the comes at the forefront of sustainable transportation. So with respect to air quality concern, cost savings, in every scenario EVs are gaining traction. So that we talked about engineering, we talked about the segmentation, we talked about the segments in which jobs are growing, talking about the point of sale where also jobs are going majorly into EV sales, marketing and customer support. Definitely the market has been growing since 2016 2017. We have been in the market since 2018, and from there to here, sales is growing, marketing is definitely growing with respect to the growth in the market itself. And as people are continue to use the electric vehicles, customer support definitely it requires customer support. Apart from this, service technicians, the role of service technicians play a very important role in whole EV industry. So there is job creation definitely, and it is creating a positive environmental impact in the value chain. So that is autonomous driving and evolving job roles in India. It is it is at a less scale at present in India, but in the future it will definitely grow with respect to autonomous driving, majorly in the metro cities or where roads are good. So it is a kind of disruption in the as a whole in the vehicle industry. We can see autonomous driving as a kind of disruption in the vehicle industry. So it is a very evolving kind of job role in India, and it will gain very much for like interest. People will gain very much interest with respect to the creation of job opportunities, majorly for software engineers, majorly for perception specialist and autonomous driving development. And for this, definitely jobs are going to be there. So this is what all I have to say with respect to stop sharing. Hello. So here We have talked about the marketing. On the marketing front, sales jobs is growing, marketing growing, customer support growing, service technician growing. Quality kind of jobs are very important, because quality is being taken care of, because that this is a product that is we need to give warranty for the product, for warranty for the battery, warranty for the electric motors in the manufacturing of motors. So with respect to quality inspection and quality control, quality managers, quality people in the quality segment itself, a lot of jobs are also growing in the EV segment itself. So this is all I have to say about it. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Do you have any questions you can ask?
Hello, ma'am. My name is Anandu. I'm from Chennai.
Yes.
I have a doubt in EV, ma'am. Nowadays, the EV vehicles, the battery has been blasting, so that peoples might get trouble to buy that. They are thinking to buy EV vehicles. Can you explain about it, ma'am? In
You
future,
are
that EV
saying that
will be, yeah,
batteries are catching fires
yeah,
nowadays, and that is contributing to the negative kind of promotion for the people to buy EVs as a mode of transportation, right?
yeah, ma'am.
So when the industry started in 2018, a lot of people started making batteries, because the cells are not getting, that time cells are not getting manufactured in India. It was only to assemble the battery, test it, and then transport it into the value chain of the ecosystem. So a lot of players came into the industry, non-skilled people who were not so skilled, but they just copied the skilled. Copying the skill doesn't mean you'll be able to make the perfect product. So government acknowledged this problem, and government took a very hard step in creating the kind of standards that the batteries needs to get approved from, and then only they can get into the market. So I get approval is there. A lot of standard approvals have been inducted into the industry to combat the same. So government has already identified this problem, have acted upon this problem, because of which most of the unskilled companies, or who just copied the product and was not aware about the technicalities of the product and has no control over the quality and everything, has has moved out from the industry. So now the process is very standardized, and standards and quality parameters are being taken care of, considering the kind of challenges the industry faced. So as it will progress day by day, year by year, standardization will be done, and a lot of standards and everything. The industry will day by day focus on becoming, going to the level of perfection, and will itself identify the challenges, itself identify the problems, and will incorporate solutions in the in its own ecosystem. So people so uh, bringing awareness about to the people or to the citizens is definitely a role of the industry experts or industry leaders, or companies who are leaders in the ecosystem. And a lot is being done to aware people for the same. So giving, government is giving subsidy, making awareness, putting on investment into the same, because transportation is the one segment that is creating a lot of problem to the earth with respect to the emitting greenhouse gases and making pollution and rising the temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius, making global warming. So that is definitely is a major target to compensate for the climate change problems. So that is already being taken care by the government. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? EV is producing emissions for lithium mining and for generating, which we are mostly dependent on fossil fuel and depend for EV. Yeah, how is it reducing the carbon emission and saving fossil fuel? Yes. So yes, that is that, as I already told, a lot of research is going on battery technology also to make the batteries more greener, uh, to incorporate the materials into into the batteries that will make it more green. So it is already being identified by the researchers who are doing research on the battery technology itself. They want to, even if it is a solid state battery, even if it is a lithium battery, they are making it to, they are day by day doing a lot of research to make it more and more and more in green, more green, with respect to using less resources. When you are using less resources into making the battery, and you are using the resources which are abundant in nature, you are making it more green. And research is going on, and you will see the result maybe in 1 or 2 years. The result will come. So the focus of the researchers is already there on battery technology to make it more green with respect to the generation of carbon footprint that majorly battery technology is making in the EV industry. That will be taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks for hosting the webinar. Your expertise and insights were invaluable for our learners. I would like to take the opportunity to introduce our company, ISI India product and services that we offer in EV technology with a small video. So kindly have a look on video.
As we are living in the fast changing world of electric vehicles, ISA India is leading a tech organization, paving the way for innovation and revolutionizing the ecosystem. It is bridging the gap between industry and academia and bringing all the stakeholders to the same table. From 2013, our parent organization has been tirelessly working to create an ecosystem for skill development, research, innovation, and entrepreneurship in the electric vehicle industry. Through CSR skill development and partnership with GIZ, Tata Technologies, Bharat Crop Science, Kalika Industries, Chalna Jan Seva, Masiya, IPCA Laboratories, etc. And with national and international e-mobility events such as Electric Solar Vehicle Championship, Formula Imperial, Indian Karting Race, e-bike design challenge, we have provided a platform for over 3 lakh students from more than 750 colleges and universities to come up with the innovative projects. In addition to this, we are offering various skill development programs, faculty development programs, corporate trainings, and spectrum of courses with duration from 9 to 12 months with live and recorded interactive classes, with the added flexibility of paying after course completion. For our contribution towards building sustainable way forward in EV, we have got recognitions such as the National Youth Award from Ministry of Youth Affairs, Government of India, Titans of Technology Award, EDN Star Award from Earth Network USA, and the Social Entrepreneurship Award. And we have also joined hands with Automotive Skill Development Council, All India Council for Technical Education, National Skill Development Corporation, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, and various automotive industries, which validate our global impact and commitment towards excellence. We are now a global partner for talent nurturing in the automotive industry. We are fostering the youths for the global EV market and have recently joined forces with partners in Malaysia, Indonesia, and South Africa. According to the economic survey, in India, the market for electric vehicle is expected to grow really fast, about 49% every year from 2022 to 2030. This means we could see 10 million electric vehicles sold every year, in which led to 50 million direct and indirect jobs by 2030. We are committed to sustainable mobility solutions, and our industry-aligned programs cater academia, industry, and government sectors. Our expertise in the industry has led us to design cutting-edge technological solutions for the growing electric vehicle industry. We promote project-based learning, hands-on training, skill development initiatives, vocational training, research, entrepreneurship, public-private partnerships, awareness and outreach programs. Our state-of-the-art facility, the Center of Excellence for Electric Vehicle, is dedicated to spreading the word about electric vehicles by facilitation of technological advanced solutions. EV Tech Lab. It's a high-tech lab designed for students studying engineering, ITI, and polytechnic students getting job training. Think of it as a space where creativity meets actual hardware solutions. People here get to dive deep into the physical part that make electric vehicle work. This model is also helping our partners for community skilling of various job roles, such as electric vehicle technician, vehicle assembly operator, charging station operator and technician, and workforce for electric vehicle powertrain, battery and BMS maintenance, etc. Second model, that is our Center of Excellence for Electric Vehicle. It's a combination of labs and offering both hardware and software solutions, under which we have established end-to-end solutions for electric and hybrid vehicle design, powertrain, battery and BMS, EV charging, IoT for experimental learning, testing and prototyping. The solution we are providing is unique and help our learners for upskilling, research by getting experimental data and plotting graphs. Our goal is to impart industrial knowledge by establishing pioneering center of excellence. These centers, developed in collaboration with universities, industry partners, and government entities. Our COEs provide integration of EV curriculum in BTech, MTech, and other academia programs. Research and vocational NSQF courses aligned with the national education policy. Plus, our COEs also support the startup ecosystem by providing facilities for design, prototyping, and product testing. Our labs are making difference. We have established several labs across strategic locations with all kind of stakeholders like industry, Hero Motocorp, with Government of Kerala in partnership with MG Motors at two locations, IIT Mandi, private universities like SRMU, Kalgotias University, Sharda Universities, an NGO with Govardhaniko Village by ISKCON Temple, and various top universities and institutes across India. Our commitment to excellence is unwavering, and by 2025, we aim to establish over 250 plus center of excellence worldwide. With India rapidly moving toward an electric-only future, ISA India is well positioned to develop a workforce prepared for the international arena. Join us on this electrifying journey towards a sustainable and innovative future.
Thanks for watching the video patiently. So don't miss out on this opportunity to discover the endless possibilities of EV. So any of you want to enroll in this course, kindly send us inquiry through a QR code displayed on your screen and take your first step towards a more sustainable and exciting future.
Please scan this QR code for course inquiry. Our executive will contact you in 24 hours. If you want certificate, it will be shared on your mail. And please don't forget to fill the feedback form, which is given in the link, which is given in the chat box. Yes, Praveen?
Yes, already mailed you, no? And